Hi, I'm Mark Miller. I'm a corn and soybean grower here in Central Illinois. So last year we were fortunate enough to work with 360 in the beta phase for Sprint. And, uh, and, and at that time I said it was Sprint made it a fun season, for planting corn. But this year it was a little bit different, as we all know. My Sprint pilot that I used last year was also fortunate enough to help me out again this year. We went to the field for the first time at 9 o'clock at night, and we said, well, we'll just pull up and stop and I'll let you fill me. We did that once. He looked things over. He said, well, let's try it. Where before he had to maintain that distance in there to be, in that safe range, now you have a positive, solid hookup, and he can just concentrate on the controls and what's going on there. Gets pumped off, blows the line out, hits the release, and he's off again to go get another load. So 360 Sprint this year has just been one of those tools in the toolbox that has really made us more efficient. We like to think we're efficient. This year proved whether we were or not. And I think in most cases around here, or at least here in Central Illinois, the way things have been, that when it was time to run, we were able to run. We were able to use everything as efficiently as we could, instead of having to wait on, stopping, taking that 10 or 12, 15 minutes to refill every 20-ish acres or so, because those 12 minutes add up in the course of a day, and especially when you're going late into the evening. If you're thinking about something like this, most people just go in and do the simple math of, I've got a 500-gallon tank, I'm gonna put it on 20 gallons to the acre, I can get 25 acres to a fill, and they say, I can live with that. But what they don't think about, and I was guilty as well, is rarely do you end up on the end of the field with the tanks empty when you're ready to fill. So now you're getting down, you got 21 acres that you're having to stop and fill instead of getting your full capacity. With this, I can always be running. I don't have to carry all that weight on the planter. And at this point, Sprint was very much a necessity when we did get that window of opportunity to get in the field finally and go those long days. This year is going to be a big learning curve for a lot of people, us as well. There's two things we can look at. We can really highlight our positives, the things we've been doing that really paid off, but we can really put what didn't work under a microscope now and see what can we change. And this year, in this case, we made the move to the nitrogen on the planter. Really like that aspect. We made the move to the Sprint where we can keep the planter rolling, and it's just been rolled up into a nice package for us.